Embiid. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Bulls. 4-point game. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Now here's Rose after the miss from Joel Embiid. Outside Rose. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Orlando. The Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. McDermott finds Embiid. Embiid with a screen on Butler. The shot by Redick, no good. Bulls have gone 0 4, missing their first 4 field goals. And George gets it to go.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Here's Rondo. He dishes it to McDermott. Embiid sets the pick for McDermott. 6 on the shot clock. They get a hand on it. Paul George with the steal. Here he goes. McDermott with the steal. Outside, Redick. Rondo passes to Davis. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Yeah, you know, Rondo had to like this look. To fire it off so confidently. Yeah, he liked it all right.
Rose against Rondo. Rose dishes to George. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And here's Rondo after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Rondo passes to McDermott. Here's Davis, the 15-footer. Good.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. Out left to the wing. Floats it up to Rose. Rondo with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. He lobs it up, and Embiid throws it down.
And Embiid has a really high basketball IQ, superb at recognizing when to leap for the alley-oop jam.
Chicago with the ball. They trail by 6. Rose kicks it to Noah. Down low. Shoots from the block. And that one goes long. And it's Rondo with the ball for Orlando. To the inside. There's Embiid. And they call the foul. So he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play. Orlando shooting their first free throw of the night. So for the Magic, Serge Ibaka has checked in for Anthony Davis. Simmons comes in for McDermott. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for J.J. Redick. The free throw drops for Embiid.
physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
Now here's Butler. No scoring in this one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Porter against Simmons. The layup missed.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And so it's Orlando bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Orlando.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Okay, time now for an injury report. And let's get an update on Kemba Walker's injury. David, any news there?
Hey guys, the Magic's head athletic trainer gave me an update. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. If he has to miss a lot of time, it would be a really tough blow, since his team is right in the middle of this playoff run, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, well, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And here are the Bulls now, following the miss by Kemba Walker. Shot clock at 6. Jordan kicks to Butler. Harney. Tice. Great positioning on the putback.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot. Close this gap.
And the lean frame of Ibaka taking the punishment but still converting the basket. Toughness.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Some changes. Embiid comes in for Ben Simmons. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Oladipo. On its way from Rose for 2. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Magic leading by 4. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. From 6 feet. That misses off the backboard. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. He had a nice open look right there. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Walker in the post. Tice is there. It's stolen by Tice. Rondo with the steal. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Walker taking his time here. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Walker's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, that's why Walker's the guy that really stirs the drink for them. Such a really good understanding of the pick and roll.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Redick. Embiid finds Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Ibaka with the screen on Butler. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Derrick Rose, number 1. Second is Kemba Walker.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Davis comes in for Walker. And Mills in for Rondo. Time now for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some information from the Bulls' head athletic trainer. Well, guys, it could have been much worse. It's a shoulder bruise, and it's aching a bit by the looks of it. Given that they're in the playoffs right now, you know he'll do everything he can to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon. Porter pulls it in. Bulls trail by 3. On its way from Rose for 2. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Rose has got his second basket of the night. .59 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Davis. Back to Mills. Davis against George. Just 4 to shoot. A putback. Embiid puts it right back. Whoa. Wow.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to George. On the wing, Porter. Oakley, a screen on Ibaka. Porter. And Embiid pulls it down.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Out to the wing. Embiid powers it down.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
And here's George for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got his third basket of the night right there.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Magic up by 2. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. You are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. Walker against Rose. Walker the pass to Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Davis has got the first bucket of the third here for the Magic.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 6-point game. Kicks to Noah. And there's the pass to George. Butler from outside. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 11. Lock at 6. Shot's good by Walker.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Chicago has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Rose passes to Butler, and they double up Butler. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. They trail by 9 points.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Great open look there. Rose has got 7 points in the game.
There it is. The first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Rose against Walker. Pass to Reddish. Here's Davis, and he can't bank that one in.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
And George kicks it to Noah. McDermott with a steal. Magic moving the ball around. Butler passes to Rose. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Now just a 3-point Orlando lead.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Walker. Following the 3-pointer by Derrick Rose. And Davis puts it in. 8 points for Davis.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Right wing, Noah high post. George finds Rose. Shoots over Walker. Another one falls for Chicago.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
And a wide open look for Walker. A 3-pointer off the mark. Bulls trail by 3. Outside Butler. Over Reddick. It's Butler that time on the assist by George. 7 points for Butler.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
To the middle, Davis. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Bulls have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Rose against Walker. Pass to Noah. Feeds it to Oakley. Butler on the wing. Shoots over Reddick. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Butler. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Passes it to McDermott. 3-pointer. And he's good on the 3-ball. McDermott's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Walker against Rose. Right side, Butler. And it's George missing.
And that was almost one for the highlights. The long-distance alley-oop, just a fraction off the mark.
Embiid sets the pick for Walker. A 3-pointer, no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Magic lead by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Rose against Rondo. And stolen by Reddick. The 17-footer. Here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
Oh, on the glass, Ibaka can be so effective. Nice job saving the play that time.
Bulls trail by 6. Carney the pass to Tice. Rose sets the screen for Tice. Inside. Rebound by the Magic. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Here is Carney after J.J. Redick's bucket. Carney kicks to Rose. Just 5 to shoot. No good. Shot missing. Magic leading by 8. Redick finds Embiid, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Orlando.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Boy, they showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for them.
And Embiid, no good on that one. Chicago has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game.
Making the correct read right there. Otto Porter showing you his basketball IQ.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Rose against Rondo. He kicks it to Redick. Launches it. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got his third assist on the night.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Both teams will make substitutions. The free throw drops for Redick.
And throughout his career, Redick has proven to be very consistent, an effective two-way player who gives it his all.
Now, here is George. Screen by Oakley. The shot by George. Wide open. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this game.
Walker finds Davis over Oakley. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
Davis puts it down with authority. And his team is just going wild about it. Man, that was impressive.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Goes up at the stripe. Here's Oakley. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Walker against Rose. Davis with his screen on Rose. Here's Walker. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Magic lead by 12.
You know, Walker isn't afraid of getting into the paint and going for it. I mean, he's fairly clever for a little guy down there.
So it's Chicago now. Here's George. The shot's good. George has got 4 points this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Walker. Paul George making his last shot. Davis with his screen on Rose. Outside for Davis. 6 on the shot clock. McDermott for 3. And Davis throws it down.
Davis playing big. Love to see that. Creating extra scoring opportunities as a result.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And here's George for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Boy, he's playing out of his head. Nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now. And so far, no go.
Now here's Walker. High post, Embiid. There's the pass to McDermott. Just 5 on the clock. Davis setting the pick for Walker. Puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Walker's got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic.
And Game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for Orlando.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep may be in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Davis.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Here's Walker. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip, it's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David...
Some veteran moves. I might just move to the States. Find me a... When I'm good. I don't know. Bring me the... Me and them cannot relate. I don't know, 1 or 2 days. Wait. Closing the door, don't be late. I was some models and actors with eating off Michelin plates. 5-star state. Quick get away. Hey, quick little break. But when I get back, better line like...
Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Magic have shown an impressive array of abilities in round 2, taking the series in only 5 games. Tonight, we will find out if they can keep that momentum going against the Cavaliers. The Eastern Conference Finals, coming up next.
For these two teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Orlando Magic. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Cavaliers to start out. So the first quarter now underway as we begin the Eastern Conference Finals. Here's LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the deep.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special, special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Walker. Pass to McDermott. Shot clock at 6. Davis with the bucket.
Well, I tell you what, Davis is at his best around the basket, but the mid-range shot is a big part of his game, too.
Wade passes to Irving. At the top of the key, Thompson. From the wing. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Thompson.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Embiid with a screen on Wade. Pass to Walker from downtown. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved in on-time, on-target passes.
From 17 feet out, connects, the jumper drops.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now, here's Oladipo. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Against Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Oladipo for 3.
Earning accolades for his scoring. Wade doesn't always get the credit I think he deserves at the other end of the floor. This guy can lock you down, too.
James kicks to Irving. The 19-foot shot. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense. Today, you can bank on that.
Now, here's Oladipo. Here's Davis. The shot from the low post is good. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Irving with a clean look. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Walker dishes to Oladipo, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Magic. Rondo comes in for Victor Oladipo. Thompson passes to Lopez. At the elbow, Irving. James outside. A floater. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist.
And so deft with the floater. LeBron's got so many tricks up his sleeve.
Orlando with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Walker dishes to Rondo. Back to Walker. Ibaka outside. It's good. This game is all even.
Mostly a dunker early in his career, Ibaka has moved this game further out to the perimeter, which has dropped his percentages but raised his value as a floor-spacing big.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Magic. Passes it to Ibaka. Puts up a 3. And it's Wade with the rebound. Driving the lane. Second shot opportunity. And the shot goes down.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Walker the pass to Rondo. Wade with the defensive effort.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, LeBron. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Patterson, he's checked in for Thompson. Smith comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Sharp in for Kyrie Irving. Orlando also making some changes. Simmons comes in for Embiid. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for McDermott. And James drills them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ibaka sets the pick around him, and they call an illegal screen near.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Smart's checked in for J.J. Redick. Now, here is Smith. For three. And no good. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. High percentage look was the result.
Lobs it up for Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
And the slithery agility of Ibaka. Not many guys can go up with him to stop the catch and dunk.
J.R. Smith on the wing. Patterson a screen on Walker. That's a 2 from Smith. Orlando grabs the miss.
I guess even he has took this one of those once in a while.
And here's Walker outside. And the 3 ball is good. Walker's got 6.
I think you've always got to have a hand up on Walker. Very capable at knocking down the 3 ball.
Smith on the wing. Shoots over Mills. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Smith.
And Smith is known as a streaky shooter, but when he gets hot, boy, he is really fun to watch.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Orlando. Oladipo comes in for Patty Mills. Both free throws good from Smith. The Magic trail by 5. Here's Walker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Walker's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, when Walker's this close inside, his focus is on scoring and scoring only, and that makes him tough to slow down.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Now the pass to Sanchez. J.R. Smith on the wing. Elbow shot is on the way. Outside Irving. Clock at 4. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Love watching Irving do his work in there. Kyrie's so good and crafty in tight.
And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Orlando. Pass to Oladipo. Embiid sets the pick for Oladipo. Kick out to Walker, and that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Oladipo. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Anthony Davis, number 1. Second, Joel Embiid.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They've provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
James checked in for Cleveland. Wade comes in for Smith. Davis is checked in for Orlando. James has a two-pointer. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
I love the offensive execution on that possession.
Thompson outside. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Irving kicks to James. 5 on the clock. Over Oladipo. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Irving. James has got 10 points in the game. The Magic trail by 5. Pass to Embiid. Outside, Walker. Misses the 3. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Passes to Thompson. On the wing, James. The contested 3. Good from LeBron.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Oladipo with a screen on Thompson. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And it's Davis missing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And the basket by Wade.
It really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing. The point, the 4 or the 5, James changes games with his passing ability.
.56 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside Rondo. Back to Oladipo. Outside Walker. The pass to Embiid. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
A nice shot by Irving.
You know, getting up into Irving's grill only gives him additional intensity and focus to let you have it.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Rondo. No, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. Orlando shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And he makes the first.
Rondo is a great role player in the league. He knows he's out there to distribute the ball and provide leadership on the floor, and he does both really well.
Lopez, he's checked in for Patterson. And a switcher also for Orlando. McDermott's checked in. And he makes the first but misses the second. Cleveland leading by 9. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Outside, James. From past the arc. The shot missing. And so we wrap up the first half. Cavaliers lead by 9. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Finals. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Walker looking for an opening. He kicks it to Embiid. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Embiid's got the first field goal of the second half for the Magic. The Cavaliers leading by 6. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Walker. The high post shot. It's good.
Lopez is not the fastest guy coming out of the screen as a roller, but when he gets a step, he's hard to slow down.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Davis finds McDermott. Embiid inside the line. Again, the Magic score.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Here's LeBron. Almost, but it rolls out. The Magic trail by 6. Outside, Walker. Davis with a screen on Irving. Here's Walker. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight from deep LeBron. A three-pointer is right on target. LeBron's got 16 points.
And, you know, LeBron plays a very mistake-free game usually in the open court. And when he's out on the break, the points are almost a guarantee.
Oladipo taking his time here. There's the dish to Davis. Embiid trying to break loose. Embiid bulldozing inside.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Lopez, a screen on Walker. Irving attacking, and Davis sends it back.
You don't know exactly where Davis is. He's going to deny you a shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
Walker dishes to Embiid. Back to Walker. And it's sent back by Lopez. Davis out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Smith is checked in. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Walker's shot is off.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity. Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
The Magic trail by 9. Here's Walker. 10 points for him. Another miss by Orlando.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Orlando's got fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Oladipo, the pass to Davis. Good D by Thompson. Cleveland leading by 9. Irving with the bounce pass. And Thompson throws it down.
You got to appreciate Kyrie Irving's court awareness. Outstanding. Finding open teammates.
Father God, thank you for guiding me, giving me the strength in my weak times. Dollar, thankful for the struggles, God, that armor real. No, it wasn't only me.
Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Cleveland Cavaliers come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Orlando Magic. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Hi again. Thanks for joining us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, it was a great Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, Game 2, just about ready to tip off. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Orlando Magic. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Walker against Irving. 16 feet away. Shot's good by Walker.
Walker has such an excellent feel for the mid-range game, and he does a nice job recognizing when to shoot it from there.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Checked in for Kyrie Irving. Wade against Walker. On the wing, James. Hands it from downtown.
The combo guard Wade, not just a scorer, but a shrewd passer as well.
The pass to Embiid. Walker with a clean look. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Walker's got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Walker. After LeBron James hitting the 3. Walker the pass to McDermott. Davis kicks to McDermott. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And, you know, it's clear McDermott has practiced this shot thousands of times. Quick trigger.
Thompson, a screen on Walker. Here's Wade. And again, it's Cleveland.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Walker. He's got 5. Orlando moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Oladipo, the pass to Davis. And Thompson sends it there. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Cavaliers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. James, right side. Over McDermott. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Orlando's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Oladipo, the pass to Embiid. Now Walker, this one for 3. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Oladipo after LeBron James's miss. Yep, that one goes.
You know, you got to give it up for Oladipo, being able to maintain his poise and not letting the contact bother him. That's good concentration.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Thompson. On the wing, Dwayne Wade. Smith outside. They grab their own miss. And Walker's got the ball here for the Magic. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Now here's Wade. James wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 3 assists now in this one. Magic have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice to get this game underway. Walker dishes to McDermott. It's Oladipo on the wing. Lets it fly. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Such a smart player. Not only is he athletically supreme, but smart as well. Oladipo, excellent at using the pick and roll to his advantage.
Now here's Wade to the paint. Embiid with the steal. Wade against Walker. Pass to Oladipo. 34 seconds left in the first. 4 on the shot clock. Fires from way outside. His first miss, now 3 of 4 from the field. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
Walker against Wade. Davis setting the pick for Walker. Over Wade. Again, the Magic score.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the lead to shreds.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Orlando out in front, up by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Magic.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Let's get an update on Irving. What's the status, David?
Kevin, I caught up with the Cavaliers' head athletic trainer. And honestly, it looks pretty serious right now. Hopefully he won't be out too long, but if he can't play, you know he'll be supporting his guys from the bench to try to get to the NBA Finals. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Took him no time at all on that one. Smith's got 5 points so far.
You got to appreciate Kyrie Irving's court awareness. Outstanding. Finding open teammates.
Outside, Simmons. Over Norris. No good from Simmons. Cleveland's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Passes it to Norris. He dishes it to Smith. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Orlando. Victor Oladipo comes in for J.J. Redick. Now here's Walker. He has 7. Another miss by Orlando. It's stolen by Oladipo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I tell you, Oladipo really putting defenders in a tough spot. I mean, using his length outstandingly to draw these fouls.
The Magic shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, you know, from role player to star, Oladipo's transformation has been remarkable. I mean, he's a guy who is really hungry to be an all-time great.
James checked in for the Cavaliers. Wade comes in for Smith. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Anderson finds Wade. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. Anthony Davis is checked in for Orlando.
Anthony Davis.
Orlando on D. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Davis has got the lead up to 5 now for the Magic.
Terrific awareness that time from Walker. Nice job getting his open teammates to rock.
Yep, that one goes in there.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And here's Walker. 7 points in the game. Over Irving. Johnson with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Wade. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wade's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, for a guy who is listed at 6'4", Wade does an awful lot of damage inside. Uses his strength and leaping ability.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. Embiid. The strength of Embiid on display.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. On the wing, Walker. He's covered by Irving. Shots good by Walker.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. It's a 3-point game. The pass to Irving. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Kyrie going to work from the mid-range is a thing of beauty. Such a skilled offensive player.
Oladipo, the pass to Walker. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
James fires from way outside. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And Cleveland making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Magic leading by 3. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Here's Davis, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
A lot of respect for the way they're working that ball inside this quarter. Really trying to impose their will physically.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Orlando making a change here. McDermott's checked in. And that one falls for Davis.
In many ways, Anthony Davis is the epitome of a two-way threat. He can be just dominating on both sides of the ball with his physicality.
Outside Irving. 5 to shoot. Lopez, a screen on Walker. And so it's the Orlando Magic with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. You look at James, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And we're getting back to the action with the third quarter ahead in this Mother's Day broadcast of the NBA. Now here's Wade. James in the post. McDermott on him, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Weight room muscle on display there. James, even when he gets hit, he can still score.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the night here.
LeBron James. One shot.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Shots good by Walker.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
the Cavaliers trail by 6. LeBron right side. Thompson sets the pick for LeBron. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by LeBron.
Knowing exactly where his guys are at all times. That's a nice dime from the King.
And Orlando has possession. Walker taking his time here. Over Irving. Here's Davis. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Davis has got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. The Cavaliers have made their only other free throw attempt today on an earlier trip to the line.
At the line for Cleveland, LeBron James. One shot.
Free throw good, LeBron. Here are the Magic now. 3-point lead. Oladipo outside. Pass to Davis. Fires from deep. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Wade with the ball for Cleveland. Over Oladipo. The shot by Wade, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
It's stolen by Wade. And he drives in. Makes it off the glass. Wade's got 8.
So quick with that first step. Wade finds a lane there and exploits it for the deuce.
Orlando leading by 4. Oladipo outside. Oh, good on the triple. Cavaliers have gone 4-7 to get things started here in the second half. James finds Lopez.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Oladipo, the pass to Embiid. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it. Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Oladipo. He has 7. A 3 from Davis. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Irving for 3. Gets hauled in by the Magic. Walker in the post, covered by Irving. Now Oladipo, 3-pointer by Embiid, and it's sent back by Lopez. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. J.R. Smith's checked in for Wade. And the Magic making a change here as well. Rondo's checked in. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Just 4 to shoot. And that one, good. Rondo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Great feed from Davis, a big guy with nice vision.
Irving up top. He's covered by Rondo. Lopez left side. James outside. Outside Irving. It's stolen by Rondo, and he converts the layup. Now it's a 4-point Orlando lead.
You know, he's a bit of a rarity and maybe even a throwback when you look at Rondo and how being a smaller guard, he still is comfortable operating inside.
Here's James. He's got 19. Thompson outside. Outside Irving. Drills it from outside. Irving's got his third basket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And here's Rondo following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Davis kicks to McDermott. Rondo passes to Davis. 5 on the clock. Rondo against Irving. And again, Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, how smooth is that by Rondo? Glides off the pick free and clear, and then sends it right in.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Magic lead by 1. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Oladipo. Rondo with it. Back to Oladipo. Outside Rondo. The tray. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
You know, when Rondo is at his most effective, he's setting up people, but he's also getting some points for himself on the perimeter. Then the passing lanes really open up for him, and he can give you real headaches when that happens.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Cleveland. And a switcher also for Orlando. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Smart. And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 4-point game. Embiid pitch to Oladipo. That 3 off the mark. Cleveland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Simmons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on LeBron James.
Sometimes you just have no way of stopping Simmons on the interior. I mean, he's a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Boy, I've liked the defensive persistence, hounding the opposition and forcing mistakes. As a result, coming up with steals, too.
He's off on the first.
You know, Ben Simmons so unique as a player. I think he's one of the few non-bigs who can actually dominate a game scoring below the foul line. Not just scoring, but with his passing, too.
And Cleveland making a change here. Sharps checked in. Good on the second free throw.
And that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a 2-possession game.
Smith on the wing. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 5 assists tonight.
Such a reflexive shooter. Smith rarely needs any time to get set up and fire.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the rejection by Ibaka. Orlando making some changes. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Ibaka. Doug McDermott comes in for Simmons. And it's Kemba Walker in for Rondo. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Now, here's Oladipo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. Passes it to McDermott. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Magic lead by 1.
Embiid knows how to bully his way into position for the putback.
Lopez, a screen on Walker. Puts it up from 17. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Nice shot by McDermott.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And the dunk by James.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
The Magic have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Walker the pass to Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 5th assist in this one. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And there's the pass to Thompson. James in the post. McDermott on him. And it's James missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And Oladipo gets to Walker. Davis with a screen on Irving. Here's Walker. It's the 3. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
I think scoring is what Walker does best. He's phenomenal with that aspect of the game. He scores in a lot of ways.
Walker against Irving. Orlando grabs the miss. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Walker dishes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They trail by 8. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. With an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was talking about with his team. Now, he was very encouraging toward his guys. He said, look, you're working hard out there, but I need you to keep doing that. Crucial point right here. Give me everything you have so you can expect intensity out of this huddle. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Irving finds James. The kick out to Lopez. And it's Wade in the corner. Over Oladipo. Here's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
And this is who LeBron James is, an incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy willing to step up.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
To the inside. And there's Oladipo on the assist by Walker. Oladipo's got the lead up to 8 now for Orlando. Irving passes to Wade. Irving against Walker. And he makes that one.
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. He loves knocking down the big shots.
And so here's Orlando. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Hey, and that explosiveness of Walker is sometimes just mesmerizing. A quick-footed guard with a superb shooting stroke to match.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
Irving for three. Out to Wade. Lets it go with the three. Knocks down the trifecta.
Dwayne Wade is a beast. No moment too big for him.
And an intentional foul right there. And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 6. 8 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
James finds Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Irving knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're leading by 3. 3 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And please be sure.
Slow down, let's chase the moment. Slow down, let's chase the moment. I say wow when you in control. You too far out, I just want you closer. Feeling up against me, know you wanna feel free, yeah. Wanna talk about the way you smile. Chanel so chic with your...
Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. The Warriors come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Utah Jazz. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
It's the Western Conference Finals. The battle now goes to Game 2. Thank you for joining us for this playoff edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Now Paul. Pass to Gibson. Nelson outside. Back to Gibson. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard, no luck. And it's the Warriors' ball. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
And boy, how they were able to come back in the fourth quarter of that game. Being down as much as they were made it a really special win.
Well, I'm sure they enjoyed it because you're not going to get too many wins where you have to come from that far behind.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Connects from three-point range. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
The Warriors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Curry with the steal. Over Paul. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Leonard on the wing. To halt the run. Another shot. And that one's good. Singletary.
How about the perseverance there? The extra effort on that offensive glass.
Curry kicks to Green. Thompson for the triple. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The shot's good from Paul.
The quick hands of Paul proving to be lethal.
Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. No good on the 3. Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Got that one up quick. Paul's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
I'm not sure there's another player in the league that a coach would have more confidence in taking that shot than Steph Curry.
Paul can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 3. Green dishes to Curry. Here's the 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And the first one drops. Wilkins is checked in for Green. He doesn't get the second one. Warriors leading by 5. Curry with a wide Wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 11 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Green checked in for Utah. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Second, JaVale McGee.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Here's Gibson. Three-pointer. Nelson. Another miss by Utah. Here's Curry with the 3. Utah with the rebound. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Paul. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
School's in session, and that mid-range is CP3's specialty.
McGee is screen on Paul. It's Curry outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
On the top of the key, and Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Green. Paul's got 9. .105 left to play in the first. Curry way outside. Curry with another miss.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And it's blocked. They recover it. And he recovers it. Count it.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Good on the three-point shot. 14 points for him.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Paul. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Jazz trail by 5. Green the pass to Singletary. That's a 2 from Paul. Warriors with the rebound. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Curry fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Warriors lead by 8. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Final. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
No problems knocking that one down. Leonard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Leading by 5. Curry, laser-guided shot from deep range.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Curry, good.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. For the Warriors. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And it's time for an injury report. Let's get an update on Durant. What's the status, David?
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. And the news is not good. Right now, it looks like a broken ankle with additional damage to the surrounding connective tissue. Well, I'm told it's pretty bad news. He's definitely out for this game and probably a lot longer. Of course, you never want to hear that, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now here's Leonard to the middle. Here's Harrell. Got it. Good job in the low post. Harrell's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Change here. Campbell's checked in, and Utah making a change here. Warriors leading by 8. Thompson outside. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And what a confident player Thompson is. Understands he has the green light to rise and fire off the catch.
Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Harrell setting the pick for Leonard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Campbell's shot's good.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now, here is Nelson.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Leonard. 6 to shoot. Nelson, the pass to Green. Here's Singletary. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson outside. And it's off from three-point range. Jazz trail by 13. It's stolen by Green. On the wing, Thompson. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Thompson's got 8 points.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Right side, Leonard. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of basketball. And that one, good. Singletary's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Campbell. After the basket by Utah. Takes a three, and Thompson is good for three.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now here's Leonard. There's the pass to Singletary. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He's got 7.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now Leonard. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. And that one's good. Singletary.
An area that Leonard has focused on honing, just taking what the D gives you in that pick and roll.
20 seconds left now here in the second. Timeout called the Warriors. McGee, he's checked in for Bogut. Wilkins comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Curry subbed in for Campbell. Utah also making some changes. Gibson's checked in. And it's Paul in for Green. Warriors leading by 13. Curry looking around. Shoots the 3.